They canceled my 18th birthday because my sister was having a moment. That was the sentence that ended my childhood. I'm Sage. If you'd driven past our house in the Nevada dusk, you would have seen the string lights I hung myself, the folding tables draped in indigo cloth, the tres leches cake sweating sweetly under the heat lamps I'd begged Mom to rent. I'd even worn the dress I saved for all year, soft sage green, the first thing I ever bought with my own money. Guests were supposed to arrive at 7. By 8:30, the only thing moving was the wind chimes I'd made in ceramics class, clinking like they were mocking me. Mom finally appeared on the patio, phone in hand, voice syrupy with apology that didn't reach her eyes. Aurora's spiraling, honey. We had to postpone. You understand. Postpone. Like it was brunch, not the one night I'd been promised belonged to me. I didn't scream. I just walked to the table, took the lighter and touched flame to every single candle so I could blow them out again, 18 tiny funerals. Then I carried the cake inside, slid it into the fridge, and felt the exact moment my heart calcified. Outsiders thought we were the golden family. Dad's dental practice, Mom's charity boards, the framed Christmas cards that looked professionally staged. But inside those walls, my sister Aurora was a black hole in human form. 23 going on 13, every mood swing a gravitational event the entire household had to orbit. I'd been trained since kindergarten to shrink, to apologize for existing too loudly, to trade my oxygen so she could breathe. Aurora got the master bedroom when she needed space. I got the converted laundry room with the humming dryer for a nightlight. She got the new Jeep. I got the bike with the crooked wheel. She got therapy, excuses, and endless second chances. I got told I was so mature every time I swallowed another injustice without complaint. But 18 was supposed to be the finish line. Dad had even grinned 2 weeks earlier. We're doing it upright this year, Seiji. You deserve it. I believed him. That was the worst part. When the truth came out that they'd texted everyone I had food poisoning so no one would show, something inside me detached with an almost audible snap. I went inside, found them watching some true crime documentary like nothing was wrong, and asked the question I already knew the answer to. Aurora drifted downstairs in silk pajamas, mascara artfully smudged for effect. God, Sage, can you keep it down? Some of us are trying to recover. That was when the front door opened and Grandpa Harlan walked in unannounced, still in his courthouse suit, silver hair catching the porch light like a blade. One look at the abandoned tables, one look at my face, and his mouth flattened into the line that once made judges nervous. Explain, he said. No one did. He listened while I told him, quiet, steady, no tears this time, then turned to my parents with the same voice he used to cross-examine witnesses. You canceled your daughter's 18th birthday because the older one threw a fit over a canceled girls' trip to Cabo? Dad started the usual song about Aurora's anxiety. Grandpa cut him off. I've been paying for this house, the cars, the therapy, the private coaches, because I thought I was investing in 2 granddaughters. Turns out I was funding a monarchy. Then he looked at me, and for the first time in my life someone asked me what I wanted instead of telling me what I should want. Sage, do you want to come home with me tonight? I didn't hesitate. Yes. I packed one duffel bag in 7 minutes flat. When I came downstairs, Mom was crying pretty, theatrical tears. Dad kept repeating, this is an overreaction. Aurora examined her cuticles like the whole scene bored her. Grandpa put his hand on my back and guided me out. The desert night smelled like creosote and freedom. The fallout was glorious in its predictability. First came the desperate texts, we love you, we're sorry, come home. Then the guilt trips, your sister is fragile, think of the family. When I didn't budge, I sent one reply, Aurora moves out for good, or I'm done forever. They chose her. Of course they did. 2 days later, Aurora cornered me outside school, nails digging into my arm until my friend Mateo physically removed her. She screamed that I was jealous, ungrateful, toxic. I looked her dead in the eye and said, if you touch me again, I'll press charges. She believed me. She always believed the quiet ones eventually. The family shattered like glass left in the sun too long. Relatives stopped returning Mom's calls once the real story spread. Dad's partners started whispering. Aurora moved into a studio with peeling paint and a roommate who hated her inside a month. I didn't gloat. I just lived. Mornings at Grandpa's smelled like dark roast and possibility. He taught me how to balance a checkbook, how to negotiate, how to stand up straight when the world expects you to fold. I got accepted to the state university on a full scholarship I earned without anyone moving obstacles out of my way first. Sometimes Mateo drives me up the mountain roads just to watch the sunset spill across the valley where I used to feel small. I don't look back anymore. They thought my silence was weakness. Turns out it was the sound of me finally closing the door.